Yo, Bema pa, okoko no ko anim ti. Yeda obi biase aha eye enkoto 101 moti enka che. Yeshim inti wa wotime nka ba bibia wo hwe me bia no say yede aba behim. Kwame Lumba dia behim. Yes. I say enkoto no sound. Also why am open enkoto no sound enkoto no. Hello. Open enkoto no sound enkoto no sound too much. Where is it? Where is it? Hello. Oh yeah, the bia enkoto no sound enkoto no sound. Ade. Abremo. Yeah, hello. Yeah, I feel the sound naba na mon can share me. The sound naba am I idea? Yes, it's a sound is on now. Intiminianum I had na mabadia 101 and koto ye twashim Kwame Lumba dia beshim. Yes, alaji sika yechia wa ohwem bia mpofo obi bia ohwem baby bia oye bia no. Try nema obi enye dey. Emfre obi no obi nso mfre obi. Se enkoto aba life muhu mi ache enokre ai. Yes, aban ye adwuma yenso ye adwuma enti ne ebehia ewo ye se yeti akire ne yehwe de ekoso ye nyare bibia nyeye woti ase aha ye betena ha se ya nyade a mobeba ye sika didi enti wo se ekope sika ne ye dey ye dididi yenso ye wa busuafo wo se ye hwe wo mo enti menua maka akire mo se ise no obi ye dey edwe ne ho aba no friends amemo no omo ye de be ma omo ye de ama omo wie na meti akire a na me hwe de ekoso ana mesre I say no me busa yes mo kan no platform no so say mo afim nyina me so afim pa yes minim say mo afim yes enye mo na mo beka me ankasa minim but enye fi na mo fim na ho hia senia mo kasa mo afim no ye ban so a okay say like na also like videos na also like it say comment so na also comment here sa na ye no so wa anye sa me ba na mabe de metumi aye it is when you feed na you blame yourself don't blame me enye me na meye say onko fo no engage wo mo ho a na say when you feed na bibie no a me metumi aye de afa ho yes because system no the numbers na ye adwuma enti wunya notification na one like one comment no say MB na obi foforo nso enya blame yourself next time you call life na so enya feed na enye me making eye hwan eye wo antini enkoyenim and I don't care about the numbers mo behwe any all those enkofo no but the nyina en say I think say now no the network from my end no ya solve intino ye hwe say nya bread ya ebetimi aba na abeye but enkoye politics as usual say they be ebetna na ebeye politics na den ni ebeye no politics time ni ye wie yenya nto aba to bi enu so say no omo ye de amemo na hye omo nsa no omo ye but omo ye nso a ye de omo ba power nso nche say ye hu bibi wachi na say mfomso ho na ebetimi ama aban no aha no say eba say aba to bi dananimu a ebe ye eba be ka ho asem and fashion trim say enkoto is not respecter of persons, it's not respecter of individuals yen ye wa ha say to make sure say Ghana ni no obenya comfortable life enti say aban no nyoma obeye be boade comfortable life or the amount no and e wose ye kan ye beka we are not here to please anyone and ye munyi mfrimutrim and I say ope mahama asemo a ompe mahama asemo ncheme indi se woba na se me hu se mahama me to me na wo so the leadership ne fa kwan bi sei so na onfa so na me kan me redo message a mo comment no a mo de to ho no me ready de ye nyansasem ne ma fa afri mo de ye nyansasem ne ma bo to agu enti se me ba na me be kire ma adwen fa de mahama ye ho na afi se wo de wo no wo ye NDC ni nti ne ye ka na se wo nti ase a eno ne your problem enye nkoto problem what you say yes because wo no she comment section obi ani wanim obi amfa bibia ntage oba ye de anim beto wo ne yaka na aban aba be di power enti no se wo fi se wa aban aba di power enti no wo no fi se e ya sorry ana eku na o join enti ni kwan se ka bibi fa wo ko ho dia me ka no emphatically se wo na em se problem e wo trim Ba me pese me ka ema abamu nipa bia o position bia de hye ne tirim say ye catch us a democracy and just a democracy ntino bi medi watem na onfa onni basis bia na onko mate se yesi abraba wa bi akwa akoka Mahama asem ameyache no Mahama wache ade a mimi koswa di Mahama ho ya on say me man koka nche nkofo no say ye nto abama nefa okwa asori anu abetwa de abetu internet so eno no nyame eno no ye wo private life. Hey, opa sumnyamia kosi awiye eno no your private life eno emfa me ho emfa duane udonyame osumnyame o serve communion or assemblies of God for sorry them emfa duane mesi Ghana ni bia table so enti eno no your private life emfa me ho enti me hu say amanfo post to Mahama I say a servant leadership no enye asori dem no ye no what you say ye enye no asori dem servant leadership no eno ne say oh yeah, Accra Kumasi highway edia expressway edia maye eno ne say Swami interchange na Swami interchange ne crowd here Mahama senka betimi a yes NDC fo bi Kumasi na omoto aba ba NDC fo no omo Kumasi omoto aba no omo aka chem say omo hia Swami interchange me ma ka chem say ye no yete ase ye ka de ebema o man ne tumpon intino of nanse no de mo beti ewo me honom no enye se ye bebo aban aba so no bo no de owonkofo a omo offices a omo na wo data to prove assembly a omo kan fa aban no okay into omo amra bonti no omo beka but collectively no say ye man na asemo a ye kan ma na tumpon de e ba be kiremu ewo hase wo a wonte ase no ebi e tra na abeti ase ne emfa meme ho yenko yenim enti wo a wabaso no so no menye selfish o like video na ye nje usika okay o interactive video na se ya ye nye usika emetesu din enka se wuntie na wo wi a wa fa kira be enkoto more fire na ne say engage yourself our platform ni so na emumie yes na me to nkran so de ama Afia pokua ya chini nua be ma ya de dado abubu ni tiri ho oti America onsane nkofom na nkonkoje na Kevin Taylor amano painkillers on say Kevin beka asemi mre bi say obi bia why no so ne Kevin be cut down the drain or kwa Kevin be sorry free gates ne but ono na obo se nipa na kagata ne mo Jimmy aya ne empese be dim nipa tem onipa wa Jimmy pa ba ko pa wo Ghana ho ye kwame afrifa mensa o friend ho say ye friend okatakyie a wa Jimmy mi hu bida why no ho yes and I'm a school or co-school no I show clearly the we are NPP average NPP ni edwen or co-school we are NPP ni a co-school we na was en commerce school ni edi adanse wona brabo mu no e na bon say NPP ni nko na co-school we are na wa activate Jimmy me na make a say NPP ni co-school we pe na wa activate ni Jimmy say NPP ni co-school we ya Jimmy no a hibernate the moment the NPP ni be real school say Kim na Jimmy no activate operation na starting a year juma that is the general behavior of Obioye NPP ni NPP ni a oko pension so no adane hypocrite te circle for sa pepepe omo activate Jimmy ni we a no omo din kwasasem no in the name of NPP ni we a oko wumu na wo nyini no anya wadane nyansani na afi wabedane hypocrite we be say hopes na doye ene de hopes na doye hu bone a otumika mimi nye hypocrite. That is why I'll battle Mahama on flood issues no any day when it comes to matters of flood yembubu amanfo dengu any sa approach no mo faso no me Kwame enkoto me I don't agree with John Mahama on like 1 second cry I will not agree with him because enkwasiafo dibonia they need to be punished. So when to me anyesa obeya Accra high and expressway obeye nko konkinkiti amana ye successful obesi school dan, obesi cardiothoracic deben center. But say leadership no one start and free baby say you learn to punish people the hard way. Obebre. One will choir miracles aboagene nko for ne fasono. Don't subscribe say ena political opponent now or persecute you or boa. Ni nyina ye controlling mechanism. A controlling mechanism say I chairman won't me or a party chairman and a war attacking no microphone in tias we are mine sika and untina watch womo and untina yoko tata womo. She de bia me bot Lee Kuan Yew ade we. Oko Singapore na ehwa ye fair enye asori ene yede titiri o hwe we ntina edrum no bi enkramofo ne akristofo ka bom wo Ghana edi tu Kwame Nkrumah no de bia ya ne ka kutu friends kutuka ne NLM ne NLC ne onkofo afrifa na omutu hwe Kwame Nkrumah omutu no was because enkramofo asantefo omuka omadwimpo mu say betu no unim ne ntia say de bia me ka se Kwame Nkrumah empese ode religion ebefra governance. The moment I ode religion ebefra amanyosem say kim na obese o man. Kwame Nkrumah who sa indicators we nyina eno who say no, religion was a separate entity from governance and nation building. Who say a bribia religious leaders ni be who say yes separate omo free governance into omo importance be free or pay na omo sorietia political leader. And until ama in a way no mahama na adwen say I say or yet teach Ghana for so sum nyame so that Christian he oh yes sounds will be collapse mine. Let the people learn in the hard way. So yeah, why do you say person please religious groups now? Or mine best say no mine sense or woody no mesabo. Or mine best say or mine ya say ya woody no mesaba bebo. Into the Mahama Fatna Honefa Koko. Now that's why I'm saying I am but I have to say this. The bia me kan ansa na moko to abama and say Mahama in our dispensation no political leader be any o Ghana hono wa building the capacity say or person ye bibi say Mahama but sa leader no or what sa quality na dey revolutionize o man no still ayenya sa leader no any kwan say or show face to religion. Religion has no stake in our body politics. Religion has no place in our nation building. Say ye uye leader no who sa de we na de fra. Obema ye problems na wanka se chino e besa be ye problem de amount. Afi yenko substantively ni yenko so. Enyoma be na yenko so kro ni mu no. As a sign of warning, caution, and ye. You see, trend that echoes in ye. Unemployment in Africa and so to speak Ghana no, abeye massive to the extent say, boys, girls, any baby omo far after school. And what they do is that omo pe kwen biya so mbe enter politics because eno neye the safest and easiest way to amass wealth. Enti Kwame afrifa mensa yesi yede dado akowo ni trim ewo agona no. Okay, ni nyansem no ofi say ewo say audit we call something we call theatrical. Say onko abrochi onpe kwan bia so nkwa abrochi no fanse Ghana fo trim say mekosua ade wa abrochi na me ba menya some advanced knowledge bia meet dia bedi oso. This was the strategy. The colonial vassals, no, the vassals or the vestiges of the colonial powers, no, okatakyie in Kwame during Kwame Nkrumah time, you know, we won't say we are any akɔ training or and akwajemo why omu nyina ko London ya ko training omo na omo aba omo ba che se omo akosua nyansa bi a Ghana fo bi ani ntie mo bedi omo so sa trend no na Kwame Afrifa no fa so peso ye eno na boys ni bebree fa so wo hwa na disappear me kwa me masters or radio ni so journalism na wo bekọ na obeton na meye we obewie at the end day no obeye de at the end of the day no abase oba be member of parliament. We have seen Kwame Afrifa mensa A+, and A+ kunya power free go mo afọ no honum wiye organize Easter bash Emma Shatawale mu ko perform into no like ofi say eye no ano because o man no enipa Jimmy wom into organize Easter bash you can hook a friend say hook them along. Yet why that's sorry Captain Smart also say or compare member of this is the trend they ever cause. And to be once be so on TikTok say be a celebrity I bet ya say on so it is the easiest and safest place to invest your life. Politics Ghana no. So to me penetrate here. Now why establishes certain leverages be what cronimo. Afia who link up with certain networks so that connections be what baby anka ordinarily when we are politics mo anka onye dey unya trend no and young guys momo ani na ho enkofo no a omo ba se mo nto aba mamo no me hu se Captain Smart in nam area na metu nsuo anyway watu nsuo a me sometimes me call Ghana me call hospitals obi ebia wawo ontimi ntua ne hospital bill na wakono akotwa me mfa nipa ni image emeto ha me tre yese even yes ye dey akufo ado court crampo na ye me koto computer sika no I think say sika omo donate kra nu 30,000 was around 21,000 or say me akra na me sika kra bi wo me account no na esa me mobile money account no na eka ho me nya computers base 5 I think call i5 computers solid ones Lenovo me to ya me de come I didn't even feel want to post it because just that na amount for sika enti na was me be posted. I don't see the need. Say ko to computer. And nyoma wo ye anka wo se nka wo dan na di tire nipa no. Enye bi ni se makoto computers de akoche nipa. Enye bi ni se makoto borehole. Matu borehole nti no obi nhwe borehole so mfa meto abamfa mame. When Loud Silence Media and Koto group no near ye pese nipa ti kronimo omu based on the koto aba enye se ye tu nsuo di ama we si toilet ya any a basic thing anka ordinarily nke wo se nipa nya. Why should you base on so be a tu nsuo ama obi si toilet ama you see like 6-unit classroom in this modern day? A politician promise will say o see 6-unit classroom at the ama community and until you go based on that now they are to about man what bodam this modern time no say obi ba be massive project be the amount say hweso nefa to abama no anka osi classroom I was say in so run through what I say a friend say toilet facilities are a shisha classroom nimu facilities to aid disabled students. Your facilities are like your solid playing playgrounds for enkoda any school buildings no enenam. But Captain Smart Kwame Afrifa mensa obeka kire mo se wakotu nsuo di amafunfunifo. The same trend na Captain Smart faso. The same thing na A+ TPP sa ana ye be develop app and a DN and a TPP no ube develop app no I say no akohe Afia hu baby a app ne fire Afia TPP for to tunsuo omu tutu nsuo sa na ode ne campaign and a pa ode aberem on say ode berem no why emboldened with some kind of arrogance into okasa anyhow thinking say ono no strong. You see, so person oh stronger. Miss me about Lee Kuan Yew video at all. You don't have to speak anyhow to your constituent before the constituent will come to the realization, say, oh, this our MP is tough. If you're tough, you don't need to cast aspersions, insinuations, and innuendos. And yet, kasatuchi nema ye kasa leader, you're tough. And yes, say, ubu lead peshuan so for him tiana just oh, you're tough. So person yeah a tough leader. It goes beyond parameters now more set mama because these people, you see, they haven't come to terms with the tenets of leadership. And even our president now, or that system, political, no. Sometimes me say no. Still, Mahama is doing his bit, but he's not there. He's not to that level to say, Kwame Nkrumah no money, Lee Kuan Yew mono generational leaders no. Or move free ho, whether good or bad. The dino any standard now was set no. He's not yet there. Ye bi nyoma bi so di akire mo. Me see to abe wi ni amount power, then you go brutal, you go hard. Let people know because ideas and information, you know, sometimes obi or he or she might be sleeping on the job. Or tia sembia, it will rekindle, it will rejuvenate, it will resonate well with them. Not almost who say, oh no, there be asemo ayi nuaki to eken, you know. No, let's try and see the approach na yi nuaki to an edeba. Listen to Lee Kuan Yew.
So that they know I'm ready to meet them during elections. I gave them a choice. Continue this, and I will, by every means at my disposal, teach you and get the people of Singapore, help me teach you a lesson you won't forget. And I'm prepared to start all over again. Or stop it. Get back to work, restore discipline, then argue your case. Took them 65 minutes. They did as much talking as I did, a lot of them in answer to my questions. And they decided, okay, it isn't worth the fight. Why? because they know they'll lose. They know that I'm prepared to ground the airline. They know that I can get the airline going again without them. And let there be no mistakes about this. Whoever governs Singapore must have that iron in him or give it up. This is not a game of cards. This is your life and mine. I've spent a whole lifetime building this. And as long as I'm in charge, nobody's going to knock it down.
Yeah, hello. Hello. I hope sound not. Me say man for still complaining say and a sound, yes. Meaning say sound not sound but back there. Let me check from here. What's the sound restored? Okay. Hello. Yes, it's good. All right, sound is good. Young him. Sure. You see, so also person a leader pa on. So asem na akwa we kan no. Me sin kofu bie no on. Omye difficult say Singaporeans no. So we read your history a ye kase fin, ne ekoso akra ne de nye fin o. Sa e fin e wo don anim no. Enye fin, go back. So obetumi an take time go back into history. Ne ko read how dirty na Korea, Singapore, Vietnam, Sankrono, Asia honum no. Go back into history. Obe find how filthy and dirty the place was. But I then no mutimi solve issue no. So one fa iron hand a nipa bia betwea fa wo so. So one fa iron hand. Oh, the catch Singapore Airlines for no. Or catch you se munye ni sei. Se mo anye ni sei ya. Obe knock mu nyina off. Okay? Enti say who ye leader? Now we need some kind of mentality we say. Whatever be the case, this is how you are going. You see, what's on your master plan? Aside from political party in the plan or person or the developer mind, obey president one kasa wo personal interest in the country, the state, no. The country is Ghana. The state, the government. You can say state. We most of the time use these two words interchangeably. Country, state. Country is different from state. State is the government. The government in the state, no. And the country, no, and the Ghana, no. But the reason we use them interchangeably, they say yes, they work hand in hand, they are intertwined. They move in pari passu. And so the workings of the states and the country they are inseparable. And most especially and a community full of poverty and as a poor people, with poor individuals, just understand that the community is poor because of the poor mentality of its citizens. That is why anytime you find yourself in a rich environment, you see that things and everything, the laws in that particular environment, in quotes, seem to be rich. Because you don't expect that rich people will give you poor community. It will not happen. rich individuals, rich people would definitely and undoubtedly give you rich community. Likewise, poor people, they are poor because of their mental poverty. So poor people will definitely give you poor community, poor structures, poor systems. So now, how do you move from being a poor community into being a rich community? Sadly, it doesn't come cheap and it doesn't come easy. And sadly, always, almost all the time, a young kofobi ne baby take a revolutionary shift, for you to switch from one state to the other, it is not just a mere movement of people from A to B. You need a revolutionary push. And then Kwame Nkrumah, and the revolutionary push, comes with a revolutionary mind shift. And after the demise of Nkrumah from our body politics, we haven't got any leader who has tried to give that kind of mind shift, A champion yes or yes na a man for whom say akwale yes our mind shift ye intimi take advantage of the citizens, So let's quickly tarnish and denigrate a champion's personality, a champion's policies and programs. And omode kete. He tries so many ways to preclude and champion's policies and everything. Now, say a bit me free so shift we see poor community near move about rich community and you say enkofobi say Afia pokua will not need them. Kwame afrifa mensa we don't need them. This akoya NPP ni guy ya o machino chema wuntumi we don't need them. And nunti so you leader this time Ghana dispensation we say a woman. Say President John Mahama at the beye say me kwa sorry them me domo let's treat people with the human face in the idea. We will get so many things wrong. This is your second term, and on some pay to me bien through biahobio. Ghana fono edi to me ama. Ghana fono mdi to me ma ono. Oma ankan cho said di to me nefa kububu amam for dying go. Yes, and kofone sisi dying esi baby a any kwan so almost sisi dying esi. But the big question is say enkofo na amfa omo pemu. Omo to turn sa sinifri nkofo bi ho. Sa nkofo no aye turn sa sifri omo no. Adenti ni ye protect omo. Mimi problem no. Ye protect omo ton wi no. And ye chi omo no wi. How do you solve the problem? You are protecting the weed sellers, the drug dealers, the drug peddlers, and then you are putting all of your energy on the drug users. If the thing is not available, it will not be usable. If the thing is not available, there wouldn't be any access for me to get to use it. If you don't want the thing to be circulating in the society, what do? You go to the bedrock of it. Get to the bottom of it. Nip it in the bud. But ubuman for the yegu a problem in solve or hine noa. Obijina landing castle na nanum ye pamacho no. Sa or hine no. E wasi ye chino. Ya antinoa. Obesa ton. The same as let me tell you. Share mo de monye we nyina o. Na bibia mini ensi. You be a mom pie say a bias sama NPP in Sambra. Odiema aban sisa na NPP mra no. Ensase no ayese e wo nsum na ayebubu no. NPP for besan beton e de amanipa. NPP baba beton de amanipa. Ama nipa san kwa akosi dan de asiso. So na meche no. Medie ye bani ye beka munti o ye ya ka kire mu se ya to aba ma mo awie. Yes. Ye no nye ne ba be fight jandam de ama mo bio. Me nye so bi foforo be ye dia ene I bet to differ. Me metna ha me defend aban ebio. Me defend Mahama amemu no me defend no there be. The enti a me defend no se bibia na e wo se eba na omoka ema Ghana fu hu ni ekoso no mo na mo wa aban mu na mo the right documents. Enti no enkofo no ayetua omoka no omeka sa asem no. Se omo meka eno nso so nkyerɛ se ye tietiri ni ehu se bibi kɔbɔne nso ni kwan se yeka. Yeka na mo betia abɛboa mo. Se mo enti na mo bɛyɛ mo adwen se mo bɛkɔ Akufo Addo we na mo mfa nhyɛ mo tiri mu se see no this era no obi betumi asɔre one day from nowhere e betumi make one statement say ama na jeopardize adibia woye. Don't underestimate the power we live in now. This dispensation GTV4 intimi control the Ghana 40. This dispensation no unti obi nka da or sorry anopa or twene TikTok or make you one statement no wahu no bedroom. Na afi wahu no. Gone were those days are. Na a bit take time. And san obi ba radio sukra na o kyerɛ o kasa ma wan ya tenenka enne obi betumi asɔre nne obi bie ne TikTok account nne enne ya no betumi nya 1 million followers ama omadi nachi. So enne no o ye politics o pesa o build o manya hwene yi ade a me bɔ Mahama baso enne ne sɛ wɔn ama NPP for amfa saa de we antagi omo so that enkofo ma yo ma adwen so me gu Mahama ho fi no o me kasa afom ho adi eye me de saa baba awa no a oye ne se obekọ Afia pokua ne kwame afrifa mensam ekwan ne so a omo sori a ompe so omo ka atrosam de gu amanfo so no eye me de se aban we ama nani ada ho na omumma adnioma course 2012 abesi 2016 no enkoso bio ni say Mr. Mahama wo power democracy ni say o manipa ho kwan ama wache na adwen wo abato kwan so na why involved in the politics but entre say democracy be bie no etre say obi eni atro emfanto obi so in our campaign say obey president no me ma metna ntwa anto baomia so ma ntwa atro anto Akufo Addo so asem bia me kan ye bia no I backed it with video evidence. Video Akufo Addo na kasa, video baomia na kasa, video na po ankasa o kasa, video wo Mahama ankasa na wo kasa eni yusu ye de campaign de ma wo ya anko kase Akufo Addo akodi obi ewo Canada se ye beka Akufo Addo ni oba bia asem a oba no a ne beka ye se ye friend se wa bruni na Akufo Addo akodi no oba ni so beka ye no na ye nyini ekire odi infoni ba ya no oni president eti presidential jet mu. So the big question obi a onim nyansa bebusa say, in what capacity? And I say wa broni di kotna presidential jet animu. This is it. Enti senkwofo say omo pese omo de ba omi aba be di power. Then ekwan e wo so omo fa so ne say asema wo mahama wo ankasa waka video evidence wo ho omo mebo nkyere ye. Asema aba omi aka video evidence wo ho omo meka nkyere ye. So omo antimi anya sa anwoma ni bi na omo so omo de atro ne beba mu a se mimi betena ha na me say me mpese ba omi aba president ni me di atro de agu ne so na enye no kra mo chime a ema mu nyan me ena me medika aka che mebusuafo se me koka asem bi a I should be responsible for asem bi a maka me mebusuani bi ani obedi machi di aba enunti no se obi se o abusuafo a ombedi o machi because NPP for the omo ye boni aba omi adi echi kopa achewo na so mekoso adi nsim hunu a enene kwan a mode na faso no ababa wana ye frɛ no hwan den a ya che no okodi 1 year ni free prison na oba na NPP for amfa banchimori ankoma no omo amfa agbelema o se hwan ene de kika hwan ankoma no a oba fie a obedwen ti se nipa sana democracy ye democracy kire se even o political opponent di atrato so na ye dangerous na se wo chine man yire free system no a chine free system ni mo because obeye wa adwen say oh ye NPP for nko an oni omokasa. Let me tell you NDC for ni bi nso adwen mu oha say oti asem bi na ewura na kumemu anu agye adi se obetimi akope pasa asem na free na kumemu no edi mfinisi apim ne betimi ayese adwuma no in order not to put yourself into that tight corner no what do? You arrest the issue right there and then. You don't allow and sit down for Jandam to fester before you start to make a move to arrest Jandam. Inti se Jomahama mubetia ebebo mo 2 sa ministers programs ni ade amo ya na mo ankasa mo age na obonse Ministry of Agric na Eric Opoku no abetna ho no kasa bebre he before then ya can catch him say you guys should allow the organogram the structures war institutions no enye dwuma ministry bia has got what PRO public relation officer mutuaneka inti minister utua PRO or da ministry honeka na uri a wo san ha wo ho eko church nsemu kire Ghana for no what sense does it make inti ubon se de bia no na mo medical be kasa asem you jam the gun mo medical kasa to enframemu afi mu PROs no omuni hwe ka bio ba se mu ye nyansafo a policies and programs are no. You give every detailed document to mo communications and I say mo PROs no. PRO no kono okumeki any communication blunder krana. Udim de tie wo no. The advantage on your part as a minister and say the people who accept to say and some no free one kasa wanum ne bae. Until they may pardon you in one way or the other. As a moji adwuma ye na bosome so na PROs ni jo market ya but PROs no communicate the skill no mukosua ye to communicate information from the government to the general public no mo put into practice no mo be rusty na mo amoje na minister sorry titi radio so na wo church ensem ni mu a afi ubon say what you do is that you start to breed what we call communication inconsistencies into ubon say minister no abeka say akoko nketenkete no yede ngokwa ne ma omo say onkowe no omo nhwe na afi no asaba na you want to also come and afi the obeka say I know a friend saying is the syllogism one and say you need to Aristotle ka say was a wunya premise yinya Aristotle bibia erikopoku momma kasa no enko anytime mo beba abonten abekasa no was se mo mamu say mo communication directors and as a PROs no omo entumi anya adwuma na anwie eno no oba who blanda na communication officer na as a PR na making into oba you come out once you come and explain na bebia to din sana leaders leaders uto manfu go ho omo your communication ma o cause any problem na waba na afi no waba neutralize it but say wo cause problem wo na aye leader wa cause problem na wie obia o ye expert bi obi free a kire ba bia be pepa o damage na enye ye bio because damage no if the right source na aba so no one can correct that damage again. Inti no monfansua kasa bebrebe no edoso adinti na mahama na ansore nye communication na odefa philosophy kwachi so that is the organogram, that is the structure. Ministry of Education or PRO even Ministry of Education or unim say oko district assemblies na each and every district education directorate biano they have got their own what PROs ewo ministry no say o such a East Education District no District Education Office no omo finance officer omo accountant omo the director no omo sawo PRO inti assembly ba nya wo director na abeka wo e PRO no e no fine sem no ewo office wo ewo department wo no odi ato abontinti na friend public relation or no related information between the agent, the department and the general public. What to go because we person president, my main kasa so that enipa be hume, yenipa be hu, and the more nipe hu no. Now hu fu nipa, na o koso communication blunders be bree, na ye keep records. Afia no, the day ni bana person ko pay political mandate biya. Will start to revisit the blunders now we're creating the communication inconsistencies then people start to dwell on those communication inconsistencies they start to use those inconsistencies to damage you, to destroy your political ambitions. More smart. Smart. Yadi can be at them. Yadi can be at them. Opa no moti, mopa mamunti. Mopa munti. And at the Nemo leadership, no, nya hani ebe year certificates the ache. All right. And a lot of time, no. Political leaders need be brave. Happy. Let me show you this book. For the sake of Bibintino, Obia, Onije politics and the geopolitics no. Opa Sabukwe, the hidden hand. Okay. Sabukwe was written by one Australian. The friend Clive Hamilton. One Merrick Orbeck. And almost trust our book way. Now, already book now share the plan the Chinese Communist Party a war for the entire world. You'll be astonished. You'll be marveled. And now who say African leaders on ye dear grow say. If you read the Chinese Communist Party, no, the mentality war. Also China for Ajimukuru Naboso. They have everything here. How they want to rule the world. Omunfa tu. Omunfe giant. Into my the hidden hand. The hidden hand. The hidden hand. How the Chinese Communist Party is reshaping the world. No. How the Chinese Communist Party is reshaping the world. Opa, may open as open so ready bibia. Go and find out. Never a new man for na trogu book. If you say, no. What say America? What say America? Ako Iran, eko kontokwa nyansen bienim. Yes, nyansen bienim. But Professor Noam Chomsky actually say how the world works. How the world works. Kwanya wiasne faso eye adwuma no. Kwanya America for faso koye de omoye no Iran nyina no. Except ewo ha. Nipa tro egu ho. Intina I say African leaders no are grouping ye we go into politics. Miracles Abuaje, why ne ho, a friend say, pompous street. Why no pompous street? They say, unimbibia or betnawa. They are finding, they want to get into politics at the intia, they want to come so that we see free V8. If you have a leader, club of leaders, or bar, V8, omobetnemu, convoyer, omobe enjoy, and no. This is not the mindset of the Chinese people. And if you care to know, I dream the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, and they were almost citizens anymore. You have no idea. And then you tend to ask the question, say, because there should be a higher hierarchy and kofobi said them na omu control e kwanya was a Ghana for faso gen and no na ye leaders need to me ebisi ne and no na Kwame Nkrumah started with the young pioneers just to reshape the thinking and it's the leaders na e okronim no se mun to me reshape the thinking na ye be koso atumura gugata mo. You blame us, but the leadership person. When you start to blame people because then we know say onye leader obet me solve one problem at the amount. Because it was a young kofo almost said them. And kofo said them and almost drain say and ma a wokrunum say also almost drain. And mema a wokrunum say also almost drain. And kuda omu kosu okrum se na woso omo dwen. And kuda ni wie school a se na woso omo dwen. And kura no ye adwuma omu wie school no omo ye adwuma se na wose omo dwen. These are the works of leaders and woso omo tena se dwen ho. Enye no fo nom. Priscilla Cook. Her leadership no. Africa for your metias here. A die betia say leadership no. One. Uchichi ukru ye we are now no. It's a global competition. So uchichi ukru ni we are. Okay. Afia no. What babe ye global spectacle. We are seeing never show. But African countries ninti asye se iwiase na eda ho no senia wote Ghana ho no a ufi se o bobra so that community ni be hu se wako anim no se sa mentality no na wo se ye de titere ye man se e wo se ye bobra ma obi hu se me na wo de me konko asum no enye se ne magimi o eyemfomso bi na me ye na ade me konko asum enne no me ma on fa me konko asum bio. Mi ankasa mitimi ye meduane. Mi ankasa mitimi simidan. Mi ankasa mitimi to matade se. Mi ankasa mitimi ye bibia. Eno na change Japan, Korea, China, and Vietnam. And they say Cambodia mu nyina no. Omo sorry waka and omo ye dey. Omo ba. But Africa dear, if you say a you be responsibility, say I was say or she say Africa, your behavior I say man or Africa no. Africa ma enim say a ye bema be responsibility say I was one more mama abrabo koso. Sana Africa life here. The Africa we see today think that it is some man's responsibility to make sure say a certain woman lives a comfortable life. And that has been the general mindset of the leaders on the continent. Mami fa we twem. On say a branty bia benam Ghana your friend or your boy Jakum Francis. And most of the time me chance you on the videos ni bi so ni ade. Now I saw one video bia mami bi to say order a branty na sia nam say rade Ghana yewu. If you sit there and your citizens have hope in obia wa betna ho eka be efa health ho only consulting room or practice ade na senkofo na timi anya hope ewo ni mu then it means that you are dealing with the most gullible set of citizens, the most easy, not like the most, I don't know, cheapest of all citizens are. Any kwan say sanko for nka wudi wo so awobre. Because your citizens wo ho emma omo timi reposu omo trust ni omo bibia wo ye bo Jakum Francis mu na se wo ye leader na wo ntimi capitalize on this there. Now leadership no problem wo ho. Problem wo ho. Se obi a onko consulting room enko hu no. Etimi ka chen se ofa we e de yesi ya say na result ni beba na enkofo no agye de omo ho ato nipa ne so na wo ye leader wo sa akro ni mu na untumi build bibi papa bi amfa mankofo no wo ye useless. Adam who saw video no. On say Abrantenes ye na yi me nka ho bibia. Yes, me pese me ka ho bibia. They said ye all cano ebeboa Ghana fo say emwamo. It's up to you. O ma me do co school. Na sense me bri na all cano. Oko integrated science, me ma integrated science wo Ghana. And send me bro better internet ni so cano. Oko ye integrated science na ye kire wo na usua ya. Cardiovascular diseases, all those urinary tract diseases and all urinary system near the no chemistry, integrated science books no. Integrated science books no. All the biology aspects your applications diabetes type 1, type 2 diabetes treating in our integrated science book ba onim ni ntia. Ye ko school no ye nsua eno tse how okay ye mpanyimfo no ntimi engineer nkofo na dwen but matimi atena ma ye bo agikum me engineer nkofo na dwen a it just say mu ye useless leaders. Yes, mu ye useless leaders. You have no idea. And this tells you, say obi the health and eba and enkofona jina tumwa. Obi the bibi fufu bibiba. Enunti ena opambo. Adum chei. Ajaugraja. Evangelist Mama Pat agrada. Mo etimi enya lots and lots of people say omudi omachino because the people who are supposed to make sure say enkofona kura certain mindset to be end to me anye inti agrada be ya ma yebo Jakum Francis be ya ma opambo be ya ma obofo be ya ma adumchi be ya ma. Yes, e betani e kan munti Yebekano as it is. I'm in Kromakai. Seek ye the political kingdom first, and all other things shall be added unto you. One tiasie. It is sole mandate of the politicians to make sure, say, omo akyere nkofo no sene omo si dwen, sene nkofo no si didi, sene nkofo no si da, sene nkofo no si wo, sene nkofo no wo a omo si hwe ba, sene eba no so be kusuku, sene akọ no kusku a system no a politician and a teacher. A politician ain't me and we start to have this social decadence no. You be see ada for every friend send no. You be see a che ya adwen enko tunya time e brebe mu a ye be ba betena ha nya che ya adwen. I'm saying it say on my na ye timono. Mr. President, economy hu hia, but o build the economy ni we are. The economy must be built on certain mindset. What mindset have you built in the minds of the people? And none of what is saying ye sha say ye hu adwuma. And none of what ye sha say ye hu adwuma. Blaming people for throwing rubbish into gutters no will not solve the problem. The Accra mayor calling on people to arrest people whenever they see others throwing garbage into gutters. No, they should present those people for an award. No, and it will not solve any problem. All right. Montana them. Na monhwe say, ye dey na akọ wrong. Your society no, your thinking, your culture, your tradition, say in the city. Sa culture, thinking, any traditions now you holding. You holding for so many years now. A DNAC. What type of tweaking? What type of new things been bit me? They are same bit me a year from so that you bit me add new ideas as shenko for nichim. And only am work. Samoa nya usu toa yedingura ebe kugata nimo. 2. Ose ye kata gata ne soa. Bibi kosimu a ye ntumi. Mbie so na asese. Moboa. Se wo kata gata odi kan ye so. Na ekosi gata obeye ne last so a. Rubber no ebe free hefa. Ena kwa akotum. Basa wo kata biso. No wan kata biso dia. Rubber ne be fa baby a won kata e no so no. Akọ baby a wakata ne so. Na Afia bema remove ano ayedin. These are the things. Inti say yes flood abeye perennial issue. Abeye a yearly ritual. A disturb Ghana for solution and they say let's sit down. Look at the engineering now, over the years and see where we got things wrong. When we find ourselves in any kind of problem, we must not be quick to apportion blames. Blaming people will not solve anything. And citizens and no will not solve anything. Because citizen no. A kwan a be fast way treating no sa no so be treat wo any environment no. Don't forget. Se utimi yi citizens no if free poverty mu a, they will give you rich community. Because obi am one a obetam na free choko. Now they never be see America. Onfa ni nkosi school them. Ada wouldn't be free choko. The dirtiest corner inside choko no. Wouldn't be see Manhattan. And as I didn't see a friend saying London. Udruwa or share environment na. Upian canchens only a cotton fan so ewo chaos on. Adintia. Ye ma ubi who quite my name for chaos in BC baby. A hoye kone movie bit me a kose. Ena yimbi gata bia so ewo London wa. Ebe entizo say you cotton a junso gum. So ho. But say ubie gata so na o ma ho kwan me the kiosks any containers esisi baby any kwan se the containers esisi a Jonso de me amekwa akote container no ho adwonso. Ubie gata ne so a Jonso de me a mede medwonso de gu gata no. Ena ubie gata ne so a se osuo to a na mehwe ha na obi anhwe me a mekwa akohwie bola no e de gu gata ne mo. But say osuo to na mehwe ha now from Amasaman to the last gata point no yakata so ehimfa na mde gata ni kugu. Mo politician no krono a mo bonti mo pese mo push blame no e de ma se nkranfo e na mo tu nwu gata mo contract na ye de ma na udi gata ne nkata so no u be blame me enne mo na munya sika no wo na wo fa sika na akoto asase de see mansion esa 70 mu nyina de tiles se wo si swimming pool no a ensuo ni ba ye beto gum no hiani no a wo fa ne sika de koto asase no enye ono na japade na ase yo se hiani na japade na ase bia ne color tv bi na ase ba wo na wo dan ne wo cars a wakoto no engine nsuo aye dey akomu ase nti wo bokro no a eya dwen ho na krono awi ye tenten no enyina ne se esan ba besi wo ankasa won susu wo so wo ye politician na wo se wo take krono decision bia me no ni problem but you pay me tie se miracles abo age no ensu ni efa ni fie bi onye hu hwe wo politics in 2 days no enya sika millions of cedis no mo de 60 mansions baby omo no hia ni ben no betimi akoto sa ansase na ye ton no nsu mu no because ansase no almost all the time no abedi krum ntia no de owo sika na oprekokoto sa asase no obie no ye hia ni a otam sika akoto asase wo akurase a obekoso okoto asase wo nsu mu most of the time no wo no a wote wo na ye ka politicians asema no wadwa no wakosha America when you $200,000 $400,000 now they are Ghana now they are koto asase say menya asase wo krum na me koto mercy stores na me dia stores de boom amfo no akoto asase no o ta asase no e wo nsuo mu because wo so wo nya wadwen say obema krum develop akosi e dan no be fofo o de opese akra na e hwa yotok na hwa na apede a ene e bepe epone nchen ba bia to ama na epone bu asoro kire na be fa won so de a ene de emfire ho nti most of the time no because a dan a ye bubu na esi sa Ramsey site wono no teacher ni nye teacher for dan yo enye teacher for dan wono ana wo share district assembly wo ana wo jeje bribe no on bribe na wo je so many years ago a wa je ma mi bi bribe wa ko but when who say wo bribe na wo je ne kun sa ma me no so ho sa no eno ho aketua na utua ne no nti no what goes around comes around what goes around comes around no ti wo ya ade na wo ti office wo na obia betwam a ade a ye o mandate bosumi nti yetua ho ka wo ti chinchin a wo ba gisika no nansen me pem ho asem se me de ade e ko Ghana me amenu me ho nipa ye ne responsibility say e wo so make sure say o jeje taxes ne ade ma o man no o fa kwan bia so ebu because one oni kronim two oye deya ono na also trans system let no ye you know almost that inflative cost no ma for kwan bi so no mo agisika no na ode aguni botum but aban no so no e na ama ho kwan ama san nwoma ni nyina ye eba nanka o se why ICOMS systems na se sa ICOMS no eno an kasa no se agent or clearing agent in the cost system no so na e generate sika no standard we ni ba enye se e se da ko bo standard ba na obi aba say oh ade no aye too much e betimi asa ye hu bibi na wa reasonably unim say wo de afidie we e na call Ghana sa pen we e 1 cedi okay ye beje bia be 20 pesos as taxes na system ni yi ade ne ba e wo ba bia obi awo na wo wie system ni ba na the cost designated banks na utua you only go to custom office no present a payment document e dia momo no ma make sure say nipa obeyi ade no Yampa we try the right one. Now we so dear, yes, just a custom officer no and a coin tabibi, obey you know I should inflating na custom officer na safa ho no beju sika. These are the structures. Enti mo gisa sika we nyina wi a mimi ya na me ni problem o. Omo gisa ya na ye dia meme mfe ni atua ma omo. But ebe wi achi no na ono akoto nsuo mu asase. He, untimi mfa obi asika ni wa asase we so. Me na me ka kire asase we no eye complex enye honhom asem o ba ewiase ne ye complex to the extent say ade na wo so wo mafia obi no at the end of the day no be wo say wo aho na wo mafia and there's no need for you to worry yourself say o do nim nyansa anti wo pese wo mafia obi forget it o mafia wan kasa ho omo aye bubu omo dan no ya o but they should look deep down into themselves, take introspection, retrospective analysis and see say emre bi atwam office na ote no e de be kwan na odi obi fast a odi nya sika de be to sa asase no on say hwinhwim ade ekoso so e do be see ha e da foforo say be friend say ne no gh a friend say gh adafiamu. I can't even get your name right. Gh adafi mofta adafi. I don't know how. I'm finding it difficult to learn. Priscilla Cook, NOBB out to me by piano. Yeah, let me see if I can get some of the names from this side of the phone. Lati, Nana, and Elvis Soa. Elvis Soa, sorry. Malaji Sika. Obibi out to me by piano. I didn't share Concron Kenneth. Thank you, Kenneth, for being with us. Yes, thank you, Kenneth. Thank you, GH Adafimufta 3 3080. Okay, what is the meaning of 3080? Engineer Dubisi Hasi. Yes, well done. Thank you, Kenneth, and thank you to all of you. Mutimeye. Edafo for a friend is in there. Yakra Obia. Oh, okay. Your friend said Gaddafi. Sorry, and I'm using GH, Gaddafi Muftar. Sorry. It's Gaddafi Muftar. Okay. Gaddafi, thank you so much for staying tuned up to this time. Edafo for a best friend is in there. Ibishia. Akramo. I love you all. Bye-bye.